Nova Scotia, Canada's ocean playground. And on the water, sand, grass, and rocks, play is exactly what we do. For us, play is a way of life. Any way we can find it. We skate the ice, sail the waters, we run the land. We love to play. Yeah, we're pretty good at it too. So when we gather at the same place Nova Scotians have gathered for decades, we aren't just watching a game, we're celebrating our spirit for sport. We are the Halifax Wanderers, playing on the rugged landscape that shapes us. This is our home, and this is our team. Let's go Wanderers.
Yeah, there was a guy during the first game yesterday who was yelling at the refs a lot.
Yeah, I went and talked to him after.
Did you?
Yeah. Like my guy.
Yeah. Yeah, same thing happened last year. There was a guy who was like totally losing it. Yeah.
Welcome to day 2 of the Canada Youth Cup here at Dalhousie Macquarie Field. We're in our second match of the day, with Suburban FC taking on Woodbridge FC in the U15 girls category. Suburban FC already off to a 1-0 lead early on as Morgan Clark takes on her defender. Morgan Clark had a great performance yesterday in their win, adding the fourth goal in a 4-1 win. It's a beautiful day here today, and we're excited for another jam-packed day of soccer. Thanks to Maritime Athletic Profiles for providing the live streaming coverage. You can always go back and watch any games that you missed. Thanks to Dalhousie Athletics for providing this great facility for this third edition of the Canada Youth Cup. And thanks to Sports Entertainment Atlantic. Suburban doing a great job of moving the ball in the attacking end for a great pass there from Addison into Haley Gervais, who takes it to Stephanie Francis. Just unable to find the bottom corner, but some really good ball work here today by the Suburban FC under 15 girls. Very patient in their build-up and waiting for the right opportunity to strike. I am Marvin Okello. I'll be commentating here for the weekend. Formerly of the Halifax Wanderers, now with Canadian Sport at Cedar Atlantic. Good ball in. Oh, unfortunate. Gracelyn Andrews picks up the ball. She's looking for Haley Gervais, but wins another throw. Ball off of Alicia Lang from Woodbridge FC. Paige Ilespecu in front of her, as well as Morgan Clark. She looks for Morgan Clark, who concedes the throw to Lauren Angeli. Lauren Angeli seems to be holding her side. I'm not sure if she picked up an injury, but she's playing through it. Well done there by Juliana Fruchty to cut back, use her support. Good ball forward. Well out by the keeper, Claire Legrau. Kaylin Taylor picks up the ball, shields it, looks for support from Emily Cosentino, who kicks it forward. Sydney Demings with a great performance yesterday in the back line, very calm and composed. The number 19 for Suburban. Good switch of play here from Woodbridge. Long ball forward, just looking for Angelina Minikushi. Still a chance for Woodbridge to get a strike. And it's a good contact, just unable to get the right direction towards goal there. Still trying to make out the number. Good pressure from Woodbridge here. That strike a moment ago was from the number 13, Bianca Di Baez. As Sydney Deming strides forward, and we have an injury, so she kicks the ball out of play. Good chance for Woodbridge to get across the box there. It's well defended by Sydney Demings. Ends up out of bounds. Suburban with a quick restart. Suburban very confident playing the ball to the back, and that's a lovely touch from Annabelle Sullivan. Plays it forward to Sydney Young, who's looking for Addison Gardner, but the ball's just too long. Well cleared by the keeper. Good turn there from Angelina, but gives it away to Annabelle Sullivan. Finds Stella Malloy, who cuts back. Finds support in Sydney Demings. Back to Stella Malloy. Stephanie Francis looking for Addison Gardner down the line. Does well to keep it in. Good turn here from Sydney Young. Gets back under her right foot. Tries a long range strike, which is a decent one, but just a bit too close to the keeper. That's good work actually from number 9, Elizabeth Atkinson with the strike. Addison looking for Stephanie Francis. Good first touch. Cuts back to her right. Back to her left. Looks to slip it for Stephanie Francis. Well cleared. Just runs out for another corner for Suburban. Good ball into the box. Chance for Elizabeth Atkins, gets shot, lays it back. Ends up at Ella Malloy's feet. She spins. Back to Ella. Tries the left-footed strike. Briefly cleared. And a chance for Woodbridge to counter the other way. Stephanie Francis does well to put pressure on her. She cuts back. Good cut back to the right foot here. And put out for the corner. That's good work there by Presley Rowe. Ball goes short. The cross into the box is cleared again by Gracelyn Andrews. Sydney Demings clears the ball. Attempted pass back is out of bounds, so it's Suburban throw. Great ball over the top there by Woodbridge, and a chance for Angelina to toe poke it away, but that's well defended again by Suburban. Addison looking for Stephanie Francis there, but unable to connect. Ball forward looking for Elizabeth Atkinson is well cut out by Riley Arsenault, who plays the ball immediately forward. Good chance here for Woodbridge to get in the box. The ball is just heavy, and she's unable to keep it in play. But a good forward pass there from Woodbridge United after some good work from Riley Arsenault. Once again, Suburban happy to play out of the back and pull the team out of their defensive half before using that space in behind. Looked like that one might have been just offside, but the ref happy to let it go. Elizabeth Atkinson putting pressure on the back line. Briefly cleared to Sydney Young. We'll keep this in play. She wins the throw. She has support behind her, and Stephanie Kozera picks up the ball. Back to Sydney Young. Attempts the 1-2 with Annabelle Sullivan, but she's unable to get on the end of it. But well done by Stephanie Kozera to play it back to using her support. Gracelyn Andrews. Elizabeth Atkinson drops deep to collect. Does well to shimmy past the tackle from Giulia Procopio. Stephanie Francis with the turnover. But Sydney Young will drop back to win the ball back for Suburban. Long ball forward. And Addison Gardner, who in turn looks for Elena Manuel Britton, but that's a brilliant tackle from the defender. Well done again from the number 5, Riley Arsenault. Some great defending from the Woodbridge center back. Another chance for Bianca de Baez to cross the ball. And Presley Rowe tries to cut it back with her left foot, but just unable to wrap her foot around that to keep it in play. Another ball forward for Woodbridge. It's a good spell here for them. Another chance for Presley Rowe to get the ball in the box. Does so. Just unable to get a good contact on it there is Angelina Minikusi. But another chance here. But the shot is just wide. A good spell of pressure from Woodbridge as that one is deflected, so we'll get a corner kick to keep the pressure on Suburban in their end here as they're still trailing 1-0 down in the 33rd minute. Caitlin Taylor over to take this corner. It's a low cross that goes right into the arms of the keeper. Claire Legrau plays it short quickly. Once again, this is great build-up play from Suburban. Elizabeth checks back, does well to shimmy past one tackle, but that's a good win from Alicia Lang. Good first touch again from Annabelle Sullivan. Plays the ball forward to Addison Gardner. She's got options in front of her. Finds Stephanie Francis, whose touch is slightly heavy, which gives Riley Arsenault another chance to stop the attack. Brilliant defending again from her. The cross into the box, looking for Angelina Minikusi. Good battle in there and a good look from Jayula. And with that whistle, we have our halftime break with Suburban FC leading 1-0 to Woodbridge FC in the U15 girls category here in the 3rd edition of the Canada Youth Cup being hosted at Wickwire Field. We'll be back after a brief break.
It is often thought that glory is a matter of fate. But the truth is, no one was born a hero. It's an everyday journey. There are no shortcuts, no perfect scenarios, no days off. Things won't always go the way you expect. Sometimes you may ask yourself, why me? Why now? But overcoming challenges is part of the game too. It doesn't matter how strong your rival is or how hard the game gets. Doesn't matter if all eyes are on you or if nobody's watching. And if you're forced to improvise, show everyone there are no limits to what you can do. In that moment, nothing else matters. Your time is now. When passion runs through you, become your own hero.
At Dalhousie University, ocean expertise flows directly into the blue economy. We're advancing clean tech and digital solutions and shaping tomorrow's workforce. We're turning today's challenges in medicine and healthcare into tomorrow's opportunities. And through our community partnerships, we support discovery and inclusion that make a real difference. This is Dalhousie University, where local collaboration meets global impact.
I brought a water up for you too.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
No problem.
The ball's looking forward there for Sydney Young. She does well to battle and eventually win the throw in there. At the surprise of the Woodbridge defender, Olivia Walker. Challenged there by Ella Da Silva, but another Suburban throw taken by Olivia Walker. She's looking for Sydney Young there, but she's just unable to get a control of it. Elizabeth Atkinson drops to collect, finds Stephanie Francis, over to Haley Gervais, is just unable to get out of her feet to get the shot off, and eventually cleared by Soraya Williams-Grant. Hard tackle in the middle there, but a fair one. Well done there by Olivia Walker. All the way back. Good footwork from Stella Malloy. Haley Gervais finds Elizabeth Atkinson, has two in front of her, finds Stephanie Francis, checks to her right foot, tries to get the shot off, but the deflection takes the sting off the shot. The early ball forward looking for Soraya. She's just unable to get control of it. Olivia Walker with another throw. Well defended. Another good ball forward. Haley Gervais. Good cut back. Good run forward here from Elizabeth Atkinson. Just unable to make the pass. Good chance here for Woodbridge to get in the attacking third. That was Mia Alvarez trying to get in behind, but that was well defended again by Stephanie Kozera. Good strike from range there. Just unable to get the right direction on it to trouble the keeper, but Suburban doing a great job this half of passing the ball around, being patient, and waiting for the right opportunity. goal from Suburban there. Unfortunately, I was wiping some sweat off my face and I missed it. But the second goal for Suburban FC there, scored by the number 9, Elizabeth Atkinson, extending the lead. Good pressure here from Morgan Clark down the right-hand side. Tries to find Elena in the middle, but well defended. Ella De Silva clears it. Good hold-up player from Bianca. Eventually ends up with Mia Alvarez. Slows it down. Trying to keep the ball for a few minutes. Good battle. Well defended again by Olivia Walker, and she plays it forward. Elena on the ball here. Tries to find Stephanie Francis. Elizabeth Atkinson plays it all the way back to Haley Gervais. Good first touch. And that's a decent strike there, looking for the top right corner. And good build-up play again from Suburban FC, who are working the ball very well, finding space, and some very unselfish soccer from these young girls. Presley Rowe plays the 1-2. Ella De Silva looks for the ball forward for Mia Alvarez, who's chased. But the ball goes all the way back to the Suburban keeper. She finds Olivia Walker. Great ball into Annabelle Sullivan, who turns, and in turn finds Elizabeth Atkinson. Has two options in front of her. She's looking for Stephanie Francis. Has a chance to shoot. And a great save from the keeper with the outstretched left leg. But a great ball in for Stephanie Francis, who tried to hit it early and low, but the keeper does well with the kick save. Good pressure from Olivia Walker, but well battled there by Alicia Lang. Soraya, I should say. Great bit of skill there from Sydney Young. And tries the shot in the near post, and she's able to beat the keeper with a powerful shot into the near corner. Keeper unhappy with it, but well done by Sydney Young to just shimmy away from her defender. The little cutback inside. Saw that there was a chance to get the shot off, and good finish into the near top side. Extending the lead for Suburban to 3-0, as Woodbridge will get a couple substitutions here. Number 14, Soraya Williams-Grant is checking out, as well as number 9, Presley Rowe. Two players entering the match are number 12, Julia Procopio, and number 34, Alicia Lang now checks in. Ball won by Haley Gervais again here. Elizabeth Atkinson looks for Haley Gervais. All the way back to the goal scorer, Sydney Young. Cuts back inside. Looks for Stephanie Francis. Good first touch. Elizabeth Atkinson wriggles away. Elena takes over. Back to Haley Gervais, who's unable to connect with her pass. Great ball forward there. And she continues her run. That's a good switch of play. Looking for Bianca, who's unable to get the right power on there, but good build-up play there from Woodbridge FC. Who've sustained a lot of pressure here, but starting to slowly move forward into the Suburban half. It is a hot day here today, and we're expected to get over 30 degrees. So you will see the players start to feel it as games go on, and why it's important for coaches to get lots of subs. Great ball forward again, looking for Sydney Young, who has a chance to run at her defender. Emily Constantino closes down, but Sydney Young easily skips by her. Chance for Haley Gervais here to control the ball. Smartly plays it inside. And Elena Manuel Britton is just unable to get it over the ball there. Leaned a bit too far back, and with the ball bouncing, it just sailed over. But once again, good running in behind from Sydney Young, but also good awareness to always find somebody in the inside. And the one time she didn't, she found the back of the net. Annabelle Sullivan doing a great job in the midfield there, dictating play. Haley Gervais being the more attacking-minded midfielder. She had a player of the game performance yesterday in their 4-1 win with a goal and an assist by Haley Gervais. As the ball goes into Stella Malloy. Annabelle Sullivan. Once again, good build-up play from Suburban, patient. The ball ends up with Morgan Clark, who wriggles by her defender. Chance to get her head up and get the cross into the box. She's looking for Stephanie Francis, but that's well defended by Emily Constantino. Annabelle Sullivan there to win the ball again. A good battle down this right-hand side. Great tackle from Sydney Young, tracking back, showing that she's not just an attacking presence, but she plays both sides of the game. Ball done there by Stella Malloy. Just holds off the attacker and calmly plays it back. Finds Stephanie Kazera. Good ball into the midfield. Annabelle Sullivan on the ball. Has two options forward, but just rushes the pass. Elena Manuel Britton wasn't quite ready for the pass yet. Strong shoulder-to-shoulder tackle there between Olivia Walker and Ella Da Silva. And the flag eventually goes up. I believe that's an offside against Bianca, number 13. Stephanie Francis on the ball. Does well to find Elizabeth Atkinson. Has Morgan Clark in front of her. Great ball in behind from Morgan Clark. It might be just slightly heavy. That's a great idea, though, from Elizabeth Atkinson. More subs for Woodbridge. Ella De Silva checks out on the sideline. Sydney Young on the ball again. Cuts back to that favorite right foot. Tries to find Haley Gervais, who eventually wins it. Good battle in the midfield there. Well done by the substitute there, Angelina Minikushi. Putting pressure on the back line. Elizabeth Atkinson briefly loses the ball, but good battle. Annabelle Sullivan over to Sydney Young, who's trying to find Stephanie Francis, but well defended again. In the 52nd minute here of this U15 girls match between Woodbridge and Suburban FC, as Woodbridge tries to get one back as they're down 3-0 right now. Good turn from Angelina. Ball ends up at the foot of Presley Rowe. Tries to put it back into the box. Good try there from Alicia Lang, top of the box, but she's just gets underneath it and it sails over the bar, but good bit of pressure there from Woodbridge. Build-up play again from Suburban. Elizabeth Atkinson has a runner in front of her and Elena Manuel Britton, but well out by the keeper. Alyssa Alfonso with the clearance. Saw the danger and did well to come out. Stephanie Kazera on the ball. Has Stella Malloy behind her. Olivia Walker turns the ball over. A chance here for Woodbridge to get a shot. Good touch out of her feet. And a decent strike there, looking for the bottom right corner. And it looks like it was saved by the keeper. That's well done by the number 13 from Woodbridge, Bianca. Good ball into the box, into a dangerous area. And that's eventually cleared by Suburban. Elizabeth Atkinson a chance to counter here, but well defended. run by Morgan Clark down the right-hand side. Very good at using those long legs to just toe poke it away from defenders who try to stretch out to tackle. Now we have some subs for Suburban. Number 14, Annabelle Sullivan checking out. Number 4, Stella Malloy. And the number 9, Elizabeth Atkinson, all checking out. Re-entering the match is number 19, Sydney Demings, who's on the ball now. Also number 31, Gracelyn Andrews, re-entering the match with her first touches there. Sydney Young, chance to run at her defender again. Spins. And brilliantly plays it inside to Sydney Demings. Plays it to Anna. Addison Gardner, who also checks back into the match. Good spin from Addison. Well won there by Alicia Lang, who had the shot from the top of the box not long ago. Good ball forward again. Good battle here. Stephanie Francis lays it off, looking for Addison, and that's brilliantly tackled again by the number 5, Riley Arsenault. Well done again by Sydney Young, who's done a great job this match on both the offense and defensive ends. Got a real engine and a work rate that coaches love to see. Well done by Addison Gardner to turn and try to play the 1-2. Presley Rowe takes over, wins the throw. Olivia Walker. Stephanie Francis back to Sydney Demings with a strong tackle. Once again, brilliant shoulder drop and turn from Sydney Young to create some space for herself. Looks for Addison Gardner. Brilliant from Sydney Young and really committing, and it really does look like she's going to kick the ball there before she drops her shoulder and turns. She's perfected the shoulder drop. Good battle here from Morgan Clark, once again using those long legs to get away from her marker, but just unable to keep it in play. chance here for Sydney Young. It's a good battle here between these two. Sydney Young not willing to give up. Does a step over, tries to turn, but that's really, really well defended by the number 16 from Woodbridge. Teresa Buke. Well done again by Sydney Demings, who gets a little kick after releasing the pass, but not enough to stop her. Stephanie Francis will do well to keep this in with under pressure from Emily Cosentino. Alyssa Afonso restarts. Emily Arsenault out wide. Just over the head of Gervais, but Gracelyn Andrews there to win it briefly, but Alicia Lang tries to play the ball forward, but ends up at the foot of Addison Gardner, who tries to turn. Wins it back. We're in the 62nd minute here, and the ref calls an offside, saying that the player started from an offside position and checked back. Gracelyn Andrews with the free kick. Well done there by Addison Gardner to show. Allows them to maintain possession. Sydney Young, well done again to cut back inside her defender. Not happy with the jersey pull from Teresa Buke there, and the ref does give the free kick. Sydney Young, a handful for the defenders today. Coming inside whenever she has the opportunity, but also showing variety and going down the line when she can. Addison Gardner with a free kick. Into a dangerous area in the back post. Well saved by Elisa Alfonso. All the way back to Stephanie Kazera. Haley Gervais does well to turn. Finds Sydney Demings, who's looking for Sydney Young, but well done there by Woodbridge to stop the attack again. Addison Gardner with the pressure. Presley Rowe looking for her strike partner with the forward pass, but unable to. She gets a second chance at it, cuts back inside. Has Julia Procupio in front of her. Decent ball over the top there, looking for Bianca, but it's just too heavy, but which allows the keeper to come out and collect. Well done by the keeper to switch the play. Tons of space down this left-hand side for Olivia Walker. Checks inside. Uses her shoulder well. Sydney Young was the intended target, but unable to get on the end of that. Morgan Clark eventually. Addison Gardner checks back. Spins. Looks for the long ball forward for Stephanie Francis, who's just unable to get on the end of it, which allows Alyssa Afonso a chance to collect. And she boots it long, looking for Presley Rowe, who wasn't quite looking towards the direction of the keeper. As we enter the last 5 minutes of this match here, Suburban FC still up 3-0 against Woodbridge. done from Haley Gervais. Oh, almost. Angelina Miniscusi was almost on the end of that. She would have been away. Great tackle. And Elena Emmanuel Britain coming out of the match, being replaced by, looks like the number 3 Paige Tilasipescu. She enters the match and immediately gets in the action, looking for Stephanie Francis, who eventually checks back on her right, uses support, and Sydney Demings, who switches it. Looking for Paige, who's unable to win it, but the ball forward is well collected by Olivia Walker with a great first touch. And good distribution to Morgan Clark. Attempted pass to Haley Gervais is well defended, and Alicia Lang a chance to play it forward, but straight into the feet of Stephanie Kazera. Morgan Clark another chance to stretch her legs here. Plays a good ball forward. Looking for Stephanie Francis again, but well cleared by Emily Constantino. Well done again by Morgan Clark. Easily gets away from her marker. Looks for the cross towards Addison Gardner, who tries to check back to her left, but that's well defended. Julia Procopio carries the ball away, but 2 players get in her way. Eventually ends up at the feet of Haley Gervais. Plays it out wide to Sydney Young. Calmly plays it back to Sydney Demings. Stephanie Francis with it, turns inside. Well done by Sydney Demings. Skips by 1. Good pass, chance for Stephanie Francis to get her second of the match. But this well saved by Alyssa Alfonso. Once again, good patient ball movement from Suburban. Never rushing it, waiting for the right opportunity. Just slightly heavy pass there for Addison Gardner, who does well to keep it in. And eventually, Haley Gervais plays it out wide to Morgan Clark with a good first touch, away from pressure, all the way back to Paige. Turns it over, unfortunately, but wins it back briefly. Again, a great first touch from Olivia Walker. And that is our final whistle as Suburban FC picks up their second win with a commanding 3-0 victory against Woodbridge FC to add to their 4-1 victory yesterday. So 7 goals in 2 matches for Suburban, proving to be one of the teams to watch out for in this U15 girls category. Stay tuned for the Dalhousie Athletics Player of the Match. Dalhousie Athletics Player of the Match for Woodbridge FC is number 5, the defender Riley Arsenault. And for Suburban, number 29, to no surprise, Sydney Young, adding the 3rd goal. Always a danger down this left-hand side. In the modern terms the kids like to use, she was cooking her defenders today. So that concludes our second match of the day here at Dalhousie Wickwire Field in the Canada Youth Cup. Our next matchup, which will kick off at 11 a.m., is between Dieppe and PIFC in the U17 girls category. Our next 3 matches are all in the U17 category, beginning with Dieppe versus PIFC. Then we'll have Suburban FC taking on North York in their first match of the weekend. And then OSU will take on St. John's, before we switch it over to the U17 boys category, where we'll see the Impact taking on PI, Kodiak versus Inter Halifax, OSU versus Halifax County, and we'll finish the day at 8:30 p.m. in the U15 boys category with Suburban FC taking on Dieppe. Stay tuned for the next match, which kicks off at 11 between Dieppe and PIFC.